Hey everybody, it's Laurie Blomer here. It is Sunday, April 13th, 2025, and I'm here for this week's card pull for spiritual reflection and spiritual inspiration. Almost every week I say almost because I miss some, I like to pull a card for spiritual reflection and spiritual inspiration. I call it a helpful lens through which to view your life's experiences over the course of the week for the purpose of becoming a better human being, growing spiritually, and so on. So the deck that I'm working with, I have worked with before, is Tori Hartman's Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. It's a big old box, but the deck is actually smaller than that. I've used this one in the past because I sort of like the fact that it aligns with the chakras. That's a fun added dimension. I also like the fact that the book that comes with it, should you decide to use these cards, provides sort of a affirmation, a suggested meditation, so you can pull a card and just meditate on it, and also a storyline. Each of the cards kind of represents a story, and I find a lot of people respond to that, versus sort of cryptic symbols or imagery. There's storytelling involved, so I'd like this deck. I don't use it very often, to tell you the truth, but every now and then it talks to me, so it's talking to me today. So I've been shuffling as I've been talking. I'm going to pull a card here. Just while I'm standing here, I was sort of split the deck in two, and whichever card my thumb lands on is the one that we go with. So here we go. For spiritual reflection, inspiration, I'm going to share with you what pops out to me, what I'm going to take away with it from this deck with this week. I really encourage you to honor however it jumps out to you. However it speaks to you, because you know your life, you know your week that's coming up. And also it might provide a bit of a preview on some of the things, on coming attractions for this week. So we'll see what it says. So here goes. I'm going to split the deck. My thumb is on this card, and the card is Recovery. I think this is an interesting card. It's purple, which is a reference to the... why am I drawing blank here? Third eye chakra, which is sort of slightly in the center of your head, but sort of behind your eyebrows. It's considered to be our psychic center, the center of our intuition. There's an interesting image going on here. First of all, we've got a woman who's looking upwards, and very often when someone is above or below, sometimes it's a reference to being above, like up in spirit. So my take from these two is looking at this woman who's receiving... it's like she's getting I love the sort of fact that this guide is he's either speaking or blowing, as if to say he's like providing some wind underneath her wings, if you will. We've got this other, what looks like a guide to me, that's off to the side here, and a key's being offered. So the idea of a key being provided by way of inspiration, by way of spiritual health, and just the word recovery, you can take that any way you want to, but recovery to me, it often means healing. But when I think of recover, I feel like getting back something. I'm getting back something that I lost. It's not just healing. It's not just transforming. It means I'm getting something back. So this idea that I'm being gifted something, and that may come by way of inspiration or insight that comes to me, that enables me to retrieve some aspect of myself that might feel like it's been lost. Or it could be, there's a door in the background there. This key is opening a new doorway. Any way you look at it, it's transformation. It's transformation that's being supported spiritually. So I would pay attention this week, or I'm going to what insights come my way, what information comes my way that offers a key to additional insight, information, or path forward. Kind of exciting. So however it jumps out to you, but I really am focusing on the idea of recovery. I'm getting something back. And so are you. So there you go. Just a couple things off the top of my head. Again, honor whatever jumps out to you. If you have your own card deck at home, you might pull, excuse me, what's called a clarifying card, where you focus on the card that's pulled and then say, excuse me, you might have the query as you're shuffling your cards. What does this mean for me? Just to give you an added dimension of meaning. So have some fun with this one. Pretty fun. Now, I'll highlight one more time this idea of it being the third eye chakra. It's our intuitive center. So trust your intuition to recognize whatever's being offered as significant, as real, and having meaning for you, even if it comes up in the most cryptic or bizarre manner. It's going to be an inside job, if you will, that's going to recognize that key and the value it holds and the door that it's opening. So it's kind of an adventure. So there you go. I hope you have a great week. My name's Laurie Blomer. My website is laurieblomer.com. My email address is laurieblomerpsychic@gmail.com. Would love to hear from you. Would love to work with you. And I hope you have a wonderful, inspired week recovering something that's very important to you. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.